Myself is Dr. Mrs. Manju Sahai, a contractual faculty in the Department of Botany, Mahila College, Chaiwasa. Today I deliver my lecture on the topic different forms of RNA and their role. Now, RNA means ribonucleic acid. As far as its formation is concerned, it is formed from DNA, one of the DNA strand, which one that DNA has two strands. Only one strand is taking part in the formation of RNA. That very strand is known as codogenic strand. Only one. Which one? It is not known. And the complementary basis of triphosphate molecular weight, जैसे कि RNA बनाना है तो UTP, ATP, CTP and GTP, uridine triphosphate, adenine triphosphate, adenosine triphosphate, guanosine triphosphate, cytidine triphosphate is essential. Not only this, DNA-dependent RNA polymerase, it is a complex enzyme that has certain factors, sigma or rho, that which part of DNA takes part in the formation of RNA. Sigma starts which part is going to form RNA, and the rho factor terminates the formation of RNA. And as soon as RNA is formed, DNA becomes in its usual form, double strand. Each loop contains 10 nitrogenous bases in corresponding pairing. There's A, T, G, C, C, G and T, U, A. But in case of when RNA is synthesized, A is T, not T, rather U, G is C, common, C is G, common, T, here T, but adenine is in RNA. This is the complementary, and it occurs inside the nucleus, which is bounded by nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane is porous, and as soon as they are formed, they leave the nucleus and come to the ribosome, where actual protein synthesis is governed. Now, RNA and DNA always in pair, not in single. Eukaryotic means organism, even in prokaryotic organism, DNA and RNA are in association. DNA forms hereditary functions and also forms RNA formation, and RNA for protein synthesis. But in virus, only one nucleic acid is present, either DNA or RNA, never both. And that very is bounded by protein in general cases. Plant virus contains RNA, animal virus contains DNA, yet another bacteriophage, that is bacterial virus, contains DNA. But at present, the COVID-19 has that very virus contains RNA, but the protein is not the outermost layer, it is the lipid layer. Then actually, first of all, viruses are nucleoprotein in chemical structure, but here the present virus is nucleolipid. Lipid is the outermost layer. It is unique in the sense. Now, as far as its formation types concerned, DNA direct sends its message in the form of nucleotide language to another form of nucleic acid, that is RNA, formed inside the nucleus, leaves the nucleus through nuclear pore, come to the ribosome, where actual protein synthesis is synthesized. There are, as far as its types concerned, it is of three types. One is messenger RNA, second one is the ribosomal RNA, yet another is the transfer RNA. Now come to messenger RNA, direct sends the message, actually it is in the form of nucleotide language, and nucleotide is only 4 in number, so multiple of 3 means triplet is essential for coding the amino acids, since amino acids are 22 in numbers, including 2 amides, 22, one glycine, alanine, etc., methionine, tryptophan, alanine, proline, and arginine, lysine, leucine, valine, methionine. These are the phenylalanine, tyrosine. These are the certain 20 amino acid and 2 amides, that is asparagine and glutamines. The code for this in triplet forms are located in messenger RNA, that is coded from DNA one strand. This actually, for starting, there is the need of a starter initiator in the messenger RNA. Initial codon must be methionine. The code is AUG methionine, and the another code for initiation is GUG for valine. These two are the initiating codon, and the in between is the proline, arginine, maybe the another. But AUG means methionine starts. For actually protein is synthesized in one way. Carboxylic involvement of carboxylic group with amino group forms peptide bond in one way direction. So methionine not covers, it reacts with another amino acid in this right hand side, but only left hand side it accelerates, exceeds. Means methionine का ये carboxylic group is blocked by another formic acid. Amino group is blocked by formic acid, that is formed peptide bond F-methyl. F-met means F-methionine. Formyl methionine is the starter, and then the elongation takes place. Certain amino acids are linked here and there in the form of peptide bond, and the terminates in a certain terminator. 3 terminators are there: UAA, UAG, UAA ocre, UAG amber, and UGA. That is three terminators are there, row factor there. When these factors come, the messenger RNA is of several one-stranded, no pairing, single strand messenger RNA is formed. As far as percentage is concerned, only 2 to 3% in the cytoplasm, but there it is not long-lived, it is short-lived. As soon as they form, they translate its nucleotide language to amino acid language, and the ribosome, smaller subunit, that is smaller subunit of ribosome, 30S and 50S is the in prokaryote, and 40S and 60S in the eukaryote. Now, the other RNA is known as ribosomal RNA. It is 80% of the total RNA present in the cytoplasm, nucleus. It is mainly on nucleolus. Nucleus, there is certain rounded body inside it, that is known as nucleolus. Actually, nucleolus determines the types of RNA. Above the nucleolus forms messenger RNA. Inside the nucleolus forms ribosomal RNA, and outside the nucleolus forms transfer RNA. Out of ribosomal 80%, it is single-stranded, but due to very longest ribonucleotide, it becomes coiled, and certain complementary bases when come in contact again is showing pairing, but it is not paired. That means it is one-stranded structure. Now the third one is the transfer RNA. It has certain roles. It has only limited 80 nucleotides only forms the transfer RNA. One end in 3' that is CCA end, and another ends that is 5' that is G, and in between these certain as pairing, and just reverse is the anticodon, that just the code of messenger RNA which is located on messenger RNA for certain initiator, that very code ka anticodon is located in the anticodon region. 3 anticodons, just AUG means वहाँ होगा UGC. This is the and there are certain site amino, means CCA amino acid, activated amino acid is charged the transfer RNA. Altogether there are 20 amino acids and 2 amides and every amino acid has its own transfer RNA या soluble RNA भी इसको बोल सकते हैं. Adapter RNA is adapt the amino acid, charged amino acid with CCA and 3' and A is charged with amino acid, and that the very amino acid's anticode is there in this anticodon region, and this combines with messenger RNA codon of that is complementary to DNA, one of the strand of DNA. Means the actual protein is formed by amino acids. Amino acids means carboxylic group reacts with amino group to form a peptide bond CONH, and the another COH is free. The another amino acid, the amino group reacts with acid. That is why the name amino acid. The compound is amphoteric. When a strong bases come, it becomes like acid. When strong acid comes, it behaves like a base. So it is, and all the three out of three, the transfer RNA is soluble RNA as it is dissolved in 1 molar concentration of sodium chloride. So all the three different types of ribonuclease have a specific function in protein biosynthesis, which is located on ribosome. The messenger RNA reacts with the smaller subunit 30S in prokaryote, and then it combines, and then charged amino acid come transfer RNA, and then combines with anticodons with the codons of messenger RNA. Then again the another charged component amino acid charged tRNA comes. Then also there is two space in the ribosome. One enters, another exempts. Means enter वाला site होगा amino acid receiving site और peptide site, P site. Actually in between this there is the bond between donor to acceptor, becomes two. If it is first is methionine, then another is glycine, yet methionine, glycine, then yet another comes alanine, then methionine goes to the movement of messenger RNA at the same time occurs, and the next code comes to the third smaller subunit, and then they again translated in the form of amino acid language. So all the three forms of nucleic RNA is essential for completion of protein. Protein is no doubt, it is a very important component of building of life, but its unit structure is amino acid, and some specific protein is governs enzymes that governs all the biochemical reactions. So protein is also important, and it is nucleic acid dependent, RNA dependent, RNA is DNA dependent. This is all about different forms of RNA and their function. Please kindly see my PDF for that. If any doubt, contact on WhatsApp number. Okay.